Hey guys, Santosh here. Just a quick gold overview on today's session, 30th April 2026, Monday. Over the weekend, due to some geopolitical tensions, there's a huge gap down, but that huge gap down has not been sustained over there, and it has been backed up by some buying activity, and it has been hinging higher towards the previous day value area. This rise rally in the price after the gap down is not because of buying aggression, because if you see into this cumulative delta chart, the buying activity is less than zero, which this line, because the net inventory isn't selling pressure, though the price is getting rallied. Because the price is getting rallied without backed up by the inventory is purely because of short covering rally. You can able to see there is a huge gap down. Those who have been shorted here at the higher levels, they have been in good profit, and they are exiting their positions by buying it back. Due to that buying activity, the price has been pushing upwards. And also, some sellers who have seen the huge gap down in the early overnight session, they also jumped into the selling side, and they are getting trapped, and they are in loss, and because of loss they can't able to sustain for further long time, so they also throwing their towels by buying it back. Because of these two buying activities, one is profit booking, another is not able to sustain their loss for a long time. Because of these two activities, the price has been pushed and rallied towards the previous value zone, which is known as short covering rally, not because of news buying aggression. There is no new buying activity seen in this rally, only because of short covering for the pre positioned trades. So, in order to decide on new fresh directional move, they have to decide whether they are going in building their inventory on the long side or on the short side. That's the reason right now we can able to see the consolidation phase. This is nothing but an indecisiveness and preparing for the next move, either on the upside or the downside. And after the initial rally, you can able to see there is a consolidation in the upside rhythm in a fast paced manner, which is one standard deviation to two standard deviation. But the inventory, if you look into the inventory, it's nearly a flat. It's not like an inventory built up on the upper side. So this, even though this trades consolidation happening on the higher end, that is plus one standard deviation to minus plus two standard deviation in a fast paced manner, that is not clearly backed up by the inventory, because the inventory is flat. The price alone is hinging higher till the London session. And once after the London session, this upside momentum has been slightly shifted to the negative rhythm, and you can able to see there is a fall in the price from plus two standard deviation nearly to the VWAP levels right now, which is nothing but an slight imbalance towards the negative side, and it is getting and also the fast paced rhythm has been reducing into normal and even slow paced rhythm. But again, this fall from the plus two standard deviation to the VWAP levels, the price alone is getting making new lows. But if you look into the inventory, again it's a flat. It means that this fall is again not backed up by the inventory. If it is backed up by the inventory, then you can able to see the inventory in this build up stage. But right now it looks like a flat inventory. It looks like a flat inventory, which has shown us no selling aggression seen in the inventory. Since there is no selling aggression seen in the inventory, and also price is falling downwards, it signifies that there is a lack of participation, because there is no participation in the inventory, but the prices keeps on falling. So it might be a stop outs. But on the other hand, even on the upside as well, there won't be an buying aggression seen. Even that is only because of short covering rally. So right now the market is showing indecisiveness, followed by the short covering rally in the early overnight session, and also we can able to see some rejection in the previous day value area low, which is nothing but yesterday's low, which I marked in this green arrow. This is the yesterday's low. The price has been tapped towards the yesterday's low over there, and from there during the till the London session, and after the London session, it has been just tapped over the previous day's low, and it has been not sustaining and piercing through the previous day's value area, and it has been falling from that level, but with no inventory aggression. So I would be looking into either some big selling aggression on the inventory to make price to go push lower even to these -2 standard deviation zones. On the other hand, I will be looking into the inventory for the build up on the higher side so that it can pierce through this previous day value area low. Once it has been piercing through this low, value yesterday's value area low with yesterday's low, and if it is sustains over there for 5 to 15 minutes, then it is a good sign that price is accepting in a new value zone on the higher side, and there is a higher possibility it can even break to the uh, yesterday's high, which is nothing but 48118 in the gold futures. You have to adjust it with the spot based on the price movements. But if it is moving 50 points, in the spot also it has to move 50 points. But the price alone it will differs because in futures it is a forward contract, so the price is slightly higher than the spot one. Right now, I can able to see the passive buying absorption and also no selling aggression seen, indecisiveness in the market, slightly looking on the upside, but there is an restriction on the yesterday's low. When it pierces through that level, then we can able to look a good buy opportunity. Or else, on the other hand, if I see some huge selling aggression, sudden spike in the inventory, not a single spike, it has to be keep on 3 to 4 candles spike fall, then I would be looking for a short opportunity, but not immediately. I will be looking for a pullback, and then I will be entering a short, which gives me a good risk reward. Thank you so much. That's a quick overview for today's gold move.